Take it, MP. MP, you're about to go off.
Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Thunder showed a scintillating display of teamwork to become conference champions in only 5 games. Now, only one adversary remains as they prepare to wage the ultimate battle against the New York Knicks.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Anthony is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Take a look at New York. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren sets the screen for Anthony. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Bridges, no one around him. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Anunoby outside. Hart kicks to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Pass to Hart. To Brunson, shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Here's Brunson.
Really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Anthony, the pass to Williams. Back to Anthony. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Back to Brunson. Driving the lane, and the rejection by Holmgren.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Towns dishes to Bridges. Lays it up off the glass. Bridges has got 5 now.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Anthony. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. And here's Anthony for 3.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Anthony against Bridges. Towns, high post.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Anthony looking it over. Holmgren sets the screen for Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 6. No coverage that time. 7 points in the game. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Towns.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanking.
It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Brunson. With some arc. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Second free throw, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hart finds Brunson, and Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Hart. Nothing on the board. And stolen by Caruso.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Bridges. At the top of the key, Towns. Fires top of the key. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Inside, stolen by Brunson. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
On the court for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Payne. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Achua in at the 4. There's a screen by Robinson. For the 3. Pass to Payne. Beyond the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
Here's Anthony. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
McBride with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Brunson. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Payne with a screen for Brunson. His 3-pointers off the mark. And we're trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anthony. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony dishes to Holmgren. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Payne. Count it from 12. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Payne just pulling up in that sweet J motion.
Holmgren the pass to Anthony. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Knicks leading by 6. And Slim picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Robinson kicks to Brunson. For 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Mavericks was terrific. He ended up with 62 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony up on top. Brunson covering. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the game. So here is New York. They've led by as much as 10. New York moving it around. Out to Bridges. Good on the 3-point shot. Bridges has got 10.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Anthony. Buries it down low.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Towns a screen on Williams. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Anthony right side. There's 1:59 left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Anthony's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. The Knicks shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Bridges shot. Good. That's 12 points for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, so far the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikal is teaching them.
They get it back. Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Hart. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Williams finds Anthony. Back to Williams. To the middle. Outside Anthony. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Anthony.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
McBride passes to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
New York trailing. McBride with the ball. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hart. Right side Towns. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they've made it this far, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Anthony. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And that one's good, Caruso.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Anunoby outside from downtown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 16 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Anthony on the wing, defended by Bridges. Anthony up on top. He's got 18. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bridges misses. The Thunder with the lead. Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bridges outside. Clark kicks to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Anthony left side. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Anthony. 5 on the clock. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. Anthony missing again. Knicks trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Anthony. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got 23 points.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
To Brunson. Fires it up. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out in taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd. Jalen Williams, 4th.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And both free throws good for Brunson. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Anthony against Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Hits it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the paint. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, not a good idea to take a nap on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Knicks trail by 5. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 17. Shoots from 14, and that's good off the glass that time. Bridges has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson's checked in for New York. The Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Towns. Towns is double. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 5. 15 feet away. That one wide left.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Hart against Wallace. Hart kicks to Towns. Here's Brunson. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Williams. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Anthony. Inside. And finished off by Williams.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
New York has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Joe's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside, Towns. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Hart. Now Bridges. Trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the second half. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, just 1 turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And Wiggins is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Then for the Knicks, Miles McBride's checked in for Hart, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. The tray. Rebound by Williams.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wiggins. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bridges. With the shot. Can't nail the jump. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And Williams throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trick.
Wiggins passes to Anthony. Williams sends a screen for Anthony. Nailed from 3-point land. Anthony's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. Payne passes to Towns. Robinson on the wing. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
16 feet away. Again, Oklahoma City.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside, Towns. 107 left in the third. Bridges a screen on Williams. Here's Towns. Pulls up. Payne can't hit. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Anthony. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 34 points for Slim.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Bridges misses. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Williams can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's McBride. The three-pointer, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Outside Anthony, over McBride. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Payne at the 1 spot. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, as a shooter, Williams is fairly flexible.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Anthony. All alone. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And again, New York turns it over.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And he drives in. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Anthony. Williams has a screen for Anthony. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Caruso, bounce pass. Anthony finds Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Payne covering. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Great open look there. Anthony's got 39.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Brunson adds a two-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 14. Now McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Achua. Puts up a deep three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Knicks shooting 41% for the game. Here's McBride. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one. And the Thunder lead by 17.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Achua. Robinson against Holmgren. Bridges for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Anthony. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Bridges with it. Brunson scanning the floor. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Pass to McBride. And stolen by Caruso. Outside Anthony to the inside. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Bridges inside. Defended by Caruso.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Robinson. Here's Bridges. Back to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. Kept alive. To end the cold streak. No good on the layup.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 43 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson.
Brunson's so skilled at drawing contact on the move.
3rd personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York.
First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Bridges shot, good.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Anthony down low. He's against Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Anthony's got 45 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Towns against Williams. Towns dishes to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bridges has got 17 now, just in the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Here's Anthony. Williams kicks to Williams. Bridges against Anthony. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Anthony. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Here's Anthony. Bridges with the steal. Brunson with it. Williams picks him up. Brunson the pass to Hart. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Williams. The 10-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Anunoby has the open look. Connects from 3-point range.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Williams has a screen for Anthony. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Bridges misses. Bridges against Anthony. Williams, a screen on Bridges. And here's Anthony for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
To the middle. Williams with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Slim.
Well, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's New York. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Here's Anthony. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And Slim gets up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT. That's a great win. Now, forget it.